For the second time, we have a mystery novelist turned to game designer. The full title of this one is Kyotaro Nishimura Mystery Blue Train Satsujin Jiken. And the cartridge even has an English translation of the title on it, although it is misspelled. And I think Kyotaro Nishimura actually wrote the scenario for this one. He's credited in the game, and other sources seem to agree with that. Blue Train Satsujin Jiken received quite a bit of praise for its mature and sophisticated approach to a mystery, so I'm inclined to give Irem the benefit of the doubt on this one. Who is Kyotaro Nishimura? Well, he was a mystery author, obviously, and he specialized in mysteries taking place on trains. That might seem oddly specific to you, but if you browse the mystery section of your local bookstore, you're going to find a lot of oddly specific mystery novel series. Besides his novels, Nishimura worked on television and film, and Irem's game is based on a very long-running series of television movies called Kyotaro Nishimura Travel Mysteries. The Blue Train case was actually the first of these movies, and the game uses the likenesses of the actors from the movie. In the game, a private investigator was found murdered on the Blue Train. Blue Train in Japan referred specifically to the sleeping cars used on long trips. As a detective investigates that murder, another body turns up, leading to a second investigation, and a third investigation finds links that tie the two of them together. One of the big things about Blue Train Satsujin Jiken is that it's not quite a linear story. You can jump back and forth between 3 different detectives, each pursuing a different investigation. Naturally, their stories dovetail at the end of the game. As a mystery adventure, it's going to be familiar if you've been watching this channel for a while. You've got a menu of verbs to choose from that let you talk to people, show them pieces of evidence, collect things, search locations. I only made it to about the halfway point in my playthrough, but I felt like it didn't have a lot of the flaws that we've been seeing in some of these mystery games lately. The only places where I had to repeat the same command, it made sense for me to repeat the same command. And I felt like there was a logical progression of the investigations as well. Though that's actually one of the complaints that Japanese players seem to have about the game. I found a few people who said that the mystery was too straightforward. The person who seems to be the perpetrator is the perpetrator. So there's no twists, just investigation. From my perspective, there weren't a lot of trains for a game that's about a murder on a train. It feels a little bit weird from a theme perspective, but apparently the solution to the mystery does involve timetables. The biggest problem I had with the game was that while investigating spots on the screen, the cursor wasn't especially clear to me. It's actually a little hand pointing, but it's so small I couldn't really make it out. The game got a direct sequel published by Irem, and there were several more Kyotaro Nishimura mystery games, including one exclusive to the 3DO. Now there's a console I thought would never come up in Famidaily. As for this game, it's well produced, but people don't seem to be super fond of it. Mystery fans didn't care for how a lot of evidence conveniently fell into the investigator's laps, or how simple the mystery was to solve. On the other hand, they seemed to like how it reflected the cop shows of the time. As for myself, well, it's always hard for me to judge these mystery adventure games. I have to play with a walkthrough in front of me so I don't sit there spinning my wheels. This one felt kind of interesting to me though. Maybe it's not a top-of-the-line adventure game, but it still felt better than a lot that we've been seeing.